Hey guys, it's A.Rae of A.Rae.Vlogs. Good morning. It is Friday for me. Should also still be Friday for you guys unless you live somewhere outside of the US from California that is not Friday. So as you know, yesterday and the day before I didn't really vlog. So the video yesterday, I did a little bit of a video just so I had something for yesterday because I was waiting, as you know. So the results of her scan did show that her thyroid is very hyperactive, like her levels are way too high. So at this moment, my mom's doctor, her specialist for endocrinology, gave her a medicine to help bring the levels a little bit, to bring that down. He's going to follow up with her in 2 weeks, and then if the levels are at a stable condition, then he will schedule her to do a biopsy. Now, I don't know if you guys have been watching these videos for too long, but what she has is some growths or nodules inside her thyroid glands. So what's going to happen is when we do the biopsy, actually, let me put some light, maybe this will help. No, how do I? No, that's not gonna work. Oh well, I tried. Anyway, so the biopsy itself is a process where they take a very thin needle and they numb it, and with the assistance of an ultrasound machine, they accurately locate where the nodules are and take multiple samples through the needle. So it's a very thin needle, so it's very scary, and I want to make sure I'm there with my mom when she does it. But at this moment, it's we're getting it treated with the medicine that she's taking right now. So I just picked up her medicine. What's great at working at a clinic here is that I called the pharmacy she uses and I asked if it was okay for me to fax him or call in her prescription, and they said it was fine to fax it, just to bring in the original, so that way I didn't have to wait for it to be filled, because I left very late yesterday because I was part of a clinic because we were actually we're short-staffed and we were short doctors. So one of the clinics got canceled so that that doctor could be pulled for the other clinic, because they needed help with that one. And then the clinic I was working with a doctor that was kind of slow. So by the time I left, like it was, let's see, I leave at 5:30 on yesterday, and he didn't finish till 5:28, so it was very close. So I managed to get out of there so I can go pick up her prescription, and I have a new prescription. As you know, I have this cyst on my back that got infected, so my doctor gave me another round of antibiotics to take until my appointment with the dermatologist's office. So that's something I'm looking forward to. But right now, for now, my mom's doing fine. We're happy she's fine, and we know what's going on. And thankfully, if it turns out that, I think it was a left, was that the right? Though the right one has a calcified one. If it turns out to be cancerous, thankfully, thyroid cancer is the #1 most treated cancer that anybody has ever been treated. And I think I had an old coworker of mine, I think if I remember correctly, she did have thyroid cancer, and she did have to have an excision. She was back within a month, and she was doing fine. She just didn't like the fact that she had a scar. So it was so cute, because when my coworker that had the thyroid cancer, she came back after her surgery, basically they removed the thyroid, or whatever the affected areas, or complete thyroid removal, depending on how bad the cancer is. And she was so cute because she didn't like her scar, so she would put a band-aid at first, and then because the band-aids that we at my old clinic used to have didn't have, like, you know, the ones, I really like the ones that are kind of like a cross-section, or kind of, because they do stick better. So she would wear a scarf to cover her neck because she was so cute, and I said, why are you covering your scar? You're a survivor. I love that. What's great is recovery time is good. My mom's just worried because she has work, and because she's only part-time at her job, that she might miss work and that she really doesn't have benefits. But I told her, you know, when push comes to shove, you know, you have a great boss. Even when you were sick, he was very concerned about you, and he wanted you to go home when you were sick that one time. I'm pretty sure, although you're gonna be if this happens, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen, I'm hoping it won't happen to that, but you have a great boss right now that understands you and will you know, give you the time off to go. It's not like he's gonna forget you. He loves the way you work, and you flow really well with them, so it's not like he's gonna forget you. That's what I told her. But right now, so in 2 weeks she's gonna see them again. So thankfully everything that's been happening with her thyroid is everything she's undergone, like weight loss, hair loss, some mood swings. Funny enough, when my dad went to take her to get her results, you know, guys, when guys go and let's say we're going through our menstrual, we're going through a period, or we get older, we get menopause and all that, go through very bad mood swings, and they're very good at shutting up and not getting in between us or getting into it with us. But my dad, because he wanted to know answers, he asked the endocrinologist when he went with her to her appointment, you know, is her mood swings and her outbursts of anger, is that also something that is linked to her thyroid? And the endocrinologist was like, you know, you'll be surprised what can be linked with your thyroid. And he said it is very, very accurately possible, because her thyroid has been untreated for more than 20 years. With this correct medicine, it should help it. But yes, he said it is linked with her thyroid. So my mom told me that, and because I kind of looked up the symptoms, I don't really know hyperthyroidism that much, so whenever I hear something new, I do, you know, research and look it up and just to read about it. But I told my mom, the doctor told her, you know, tell the family to be patient. It's been uncontrolled for so long that she's gonna need time to control it. And of course my mom brought that up to me. I said, Mom, I know, which is, I understand it now, that it is your thyroid, but I told her way before, you know, you used to call us or talk to us in that tone of voice, you know, like that tone of voice when you get angry at your own kids, like if they have a tone with you, and you know, you're like, why are you giving me that tone? I'm your parent. So that was the same tone my mom would sometimes talk to us with, but it was just because she was angry for no reason, like she was just frustrated or angry. So I told my mom, I am more patient with you now, I told her, because now that I understand that it is your thyroid, it's not your fault, I'm going to be more patient, which is why I told her. I think there was one time her and my dad were arguing because he told her to, when she wasn't feeling good and I had come home and he was there and they were kind of arguing, I told you, blah, 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 and I said, I grabbed her hand, I sat next to her because we told her just to lie down because her sugar wasn't, you know, there. I think I told you guys in another vlog, and I knew that I had to be patient with her because she's having so many problems. I said, Mom, I grabbed her hand and I said, Mom, look at me, just look at me. She was crying because she goes from bouts of anger to bouts of sadness, which is why I knew might have been their thyroid. And I looked at her and I said, Mom, look at me, just look at me. I said, calm down. I told her, we are not angry at you, because she thought we were angry at her at the time. I said, we're concerned, we want you to rest, can you please lay your head down? And so she kind of stopped crying. She was like saying, I don't know, you guys are angry with me, and I kept repeating back and forth. I was holding her hand, I was rubbing her hand, and I said, Mom, we're not mad at you, we're just concerned, just lie down and relax, we will handle everything else, just you need to relax. I told her, just rest, I told her. So that kind of helped, because later she got into a better mood because I'm more patient with her. And I do have to remind my younger brother, you have to be patient, stop pushing her. So whenever he gets angry, I have to go up to him, because he'll run up to his room and he'll start muttering like stuff, because you know, like when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, or when you get older and like you're an adult or something, there's some stuff that your parents think they know, and so you go to your room and you close your doors saying shit. So that's what he always has to do. So I have to go to his room. I'm like, tell him, you know, Mark, you need to calm down. I understand you're frustrated, but Ma, it's not her fault. She's going through the different types of moods because of her thyroid. It's been untreated for 20 years and she's finally getting treatment. So she will get some control with her emotions. You just gotta give her time. And then he'll talk to me, but I'm like, yeah, I understand. And I tell him that. I like kind of try to calm him down. So finally he relaxes. He's like, okay, okay. I'm like, just leave her alone. I tell him, and you stay here, calm down, because you need to be patient. I tell him, you need to be patient, bro, because it's not her fault. But anyway, this is today's video because I'm going to be heading into work. It's going to be a full day today, but I just wanted to update the video from the time that my mom got her biopsy results. I will see you guys all again next time with another video. Thank you for watching this video with its long explanation of what happened. I'll catch you guys again. Bye, guys.